Hello,
Hello.
my name is Imani Moses, and I am a staff member here at Cal State Long Beach, and I am part of the Black Alumni Scholarship Committee.
Nice. My name is Aquila Jacquette, and I am a student here at Cal State Long Beach, an undergrad student.
Thank you, Aquila. It's nice to have you back here again.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what's your major, and why you chose to go in that field?
Sure. So I am originally from Compton, California. I am a finance major. This is my senior year, but I will be a super senior. I have one more year to finish. And I picked that major because I want to get into finance. Right now, I'm working as an accounts payable clerk, and I'm looking forward to the day when I can be an accountant.
What has your experience been like going to college?
So my experience has been not what I thought it was going to be. I pictured going to classes, learning things, and getting out of here. However, there's been a lot of personal development in the time that I've been at Cal State Long Beach. I have really grown to see myself through other people's eyes, and that's awesome because other people see me in a way that I did not see myself. I've also learned my worth, which is way more than what I thought it was. And so just recently I was bold and brave, and I went for a new position. I left a company that I have been with for 14 years, and I left them and went to go do something else, and it has turned out to be amazing. But I don't think that if I had come to Cal State, I would have that nerve to do that. I would be stuck in the same place. And right now, it's just life is beautiful. Again, the education is great. You know, you want to go to class, you want to make good grades, but there's something behind it that has really helped me to grow and has been my most memorable experience with being at Cal State Long Beach.
How does it feel to be a student working, balancing life, and having extracurricular activities?
Whew, Lordy. It's a lot. I won't say it's not. I won't say it's, it's easy and everyone can do it. But that too teaches some new skills. So I have learned this semester two very important things. One, I've learned that my planner is my friend. And so I have to use my planner, and I have to get the dates on my calendar, on my phone, set alarms, and have everything ready so I can see what it is that I'm supposed to do. And two is a word that I have never used before, but I have to delegate. I can't do everything on my own. I have learned, mostly last semester, I am not Superwoman. And though the cape seems wonderful, I do not own a cape. So I have to delegate. I have to share the responsibility. And those have been the two best ways that I've balanced it. This semester feels totally different just from learning those two skills.
Who are some of the people you would like to thank for helping you on your journey as a Black scholar, and what would you say to them?
Oh my gosh. So definitely Dr. Hamilton and Dr. Claybrook. One, they were both extremely instrumental in helping me get BBSA started, or restarted. It's a rebirth. But Dr. Hamilton, when I went to him and asked, how he could help, he's a very busy man, and so he couldn't be our academic advisor at that moment. But he got a shirt, and he had a shirt made so that we can proudly represent BBSA whenever we go out to events. And Dr. Claybrook thankfully did have time. So he is the faculty advisor for BBSA. So when we have questions, when we have things that are going on and we just don't understand or don't really know how to fit ourselves into the situation, he's a great resource. And also just a great person to talk to. As I've taken on the responsibility and the role, I'll often call him and be like, well, how do I do this? And he's like, oh, you can do it like this, and we can fix it like that. And how are you? I don't think there's ever been a time where we've had a conversation where he has not asked, and how are you? And then there is my Sister Friends crew. So Dr. Pamela Lewis, Dr. Terry Armstrong, Dr. Shelley Collins, fantastic, have always encouraged me since the very first day that I started at Cal State. Dr. Collins is my go-to. She's not my personal therapist, but it feels like that sometimes because I can go to her for any and everything. Dr. Pam Lewis and Dr. Terry Armstrong, they just back me, and they make sure that they give me the resources that I need and put things out there. And I cannot forget our Lakeishas, and it's actually Lakeisha Glover Hill and Lakeisha Carter. Both of them very much backing cheerleaders, encouraging, just phenomenal women to be around. And then my new added to my list, Miss Tracy Kelly, who she too has been a just phenomenal woman to add to the list. And again, supplies those resources and makes sure that students that they're available to them. And I think a lot of things we would have missed out on if it wasn't for her. And so I'm so thankful and grateful to all of them for what they've done. It's made a difference.
If you could pass the baton of advice to a student, what would you say?
Do it. I know a lot of times, people aren't encouraged. They're not told that they can do something. They're more so told that they can't do something. So I would say do it. And then one of the things I do with BBSA, this will be my last year as president, but one thing that I do currently is make sure that I push my board members in front of a crowd. I want them to know that, it's not just to sit back and watch Aquila do something and, oh, she's great, she's fantastic, she did this, but no, you should be up here with me.
How does it feel to receive the scholarship, and what does it mean to you?
So I was shocked, honestly, when I got the email, because I still don't think very highly of myself. And so I'm like, well, my grades aren't as, spectacular as other people's grades. So I'm not going to get the scholarship. I'll apply, but I'm not going to get it. And I haven't been here that long because I'm a transfer student. So, I don't have a long history of time at Cal State. So I was shocked when I got the email. I was. But at the same time, so honored. So honored that I have not been here long, and I have not made all A's straight down, and I do not have a long history with this school and giving a lot to the school, but that I was still picked to receive a scholarship. So it's been an absolute honor to be given that, and I'm kind of yeah, I got a scholarship, and it's from my people. So what?
Your village.
From my village.
Yes. Which leads me to my next question. What does It Takes a Village mean to you, and how has that experience been for you here at CSULB?
I think that with all the people that I named, it takes a village. I would love to be able to say, oh yeah, I started BBSA and, it's because of me that we do this. But no, it's because of the encouragement that I got from Dr. Hamilton. It's from Dr. Claybrook saying yes to being our faculty advisor. It's from Dr. Pam Lewis and Dr. Terry Armstrong telling me, yeah, you can do this. You can do something different. It's from Dr. Collins saying, where do you need help? It's from being able to talk to Makisha and Lakeisha and tell them, that this class is driving me crazy and I don't know what to do and this professor is not great. So it's taken all of them adding into my life and speaking into my life for me to be where I am now and who I am now. There's no way I could have walked onto this campus and been oh, I have all of this on my own and I can do it. It took those people feeding into me and telling me great things and getting me ready.
How has the Black alumni community supported you, and how does that make you feel?
So I would say that is amazing. Okay, so everybody knows this, people watching this in this room, Black people are amazing. I'm just going to say that. And so when you have a group of Black people who are watching you and seeing what you do, and they're go ahead and I want to help. Because a lot of our speakers this semester, they came to us. We didn't go to them. We didn't know that we can go and find these people, but they came out of nowhere and were like, we want to know if you need a speaker. Do you want somebody to speak? Do you want somebody to do this? Can we get you all to come and help us with something? Sure. So it's just been an amazing opportunity. A lot of different advantages have come our way. And it's from our Black alumni who have said, okay, we see you. We see you, and we're helping. And I appreciate every single one of them.
What does the theme One Village, One Purpose mean to you?
So when I think of One Village, One Purpose, I think of the fact that there's a saying, when one of us wins, all of us wins. And so when you have, students who you don't know, but it's like, oh, this Black student just got all these scholarships. It's like, yes, I don't know you, but good job. And so you cheer for them, you encourage them, you want them to do great things. And I think it's the same thing. I've learned that people are watching me. A little creepy at first, it was a little strange. But people are watching. And they're watching to see where they can encourage, where they can fit in, how they can help. And that's it. That's the beautiful thing about being Black.
Thank you, Aquila.
You're welcome.